If you're nearing retirement age and concerned about the value of your portfolio losing money with the dollar going down in value every single year and your purchasing power going down every single year, you need to watch this Goldco review until the end to find out if they're a good fit for your precious metals investing needs. I'm Tim Schmidt. I co-founded this channel with Greg Morrison, and I'm an actual customer of Goldco. Yes, I'm probably the only person on YouTube speaking from experience who invested with Goldco and has the receipts to back that up. So again, please stay with me to the end. I'm going to tell you all about my experience with them, talk to you about how I interviewed other companies before investing with Goldco, and share with you the process I went through, including, again, receipts and documents that actually I signed in this transaction. Now, many moons ago, I made notes about Goldco before I invested with them. And just about me, I'm an internet marketing expert by trade. I've been around for 22 years. This is all I do. I do marketing. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an investor. So with this information and the skill sets that I do possess, I went over Goldco as well as every other company in the space with a fine-tooth comb. And I made plenty of notes before investing, before I even called them, before I even put in an inquiry on their website to get their famous precious metals IRA kit, which is just incredible. So I took some notes on that process and I'll share with you them right now. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. It does not get any better than that. They're a AAA rating with the Business Consumer Alliance. They have thousands of 5-star reviews all over the internet. Trustpilot, TrustLink, Google, anywhere you look. Company of the Year, Inc. 500, they're everywhere. This company is absolutely incredible from top to bottom. It's gonna be hard to find complaints on them. The couple of complaints I found, I felt that they were tedious and worthy of just totally dismissing. And if you got 2 complaints out of several thousand on the internet, what does that say about your background, your customer service, and your nobleness of dealing with customers? I think it says a lot. So again, this was all my pre-qualification process of Goldco. I know it's a lot to go through, but you should check these things out for yourself. I personally did put my own hard-earned money into this company. Sean Hannity has endorsed Goldco, many other people. If you listen to the radio, if you watch TV, you might have heard of them before. Further, this is an astounding note. They have placed over $2 billion in gold and silver for their clients. That is no small feat and shows just how massive and how many people Goldco services. They also have a lot of longevity in this industry, doing this for over 15 years. That's really good. They've won the Inc. 500, the most prestigious award out there that Inc. gives, 6 years and running. Lastly, their buyback guarantee is absolutely incredible. Now, if you want to sell your gold or silver, their buyback program is incredible. You can get out of it and you can invest in something else, like maybe you want an annuity, maybe you want a dividend stock, maybe you made a lot of money on the gold and silver. Their buyback program is absolutely incredible. That was a big thing for me as well, because I don't know how long I'll hold it. I might trade in and out of it a lot. You never know. Again, mine is in my gold IRA, my precious metals self-directed IRA. So I plan on holding it for a very long time, especially because I think right now we're in very turbulent markets. We got a lot of rough stuff ahead. We've got an election coming up. And I think just when you look at the history of the US dollar, I've got to have exposure to this. So trading in and out of it isn't really something I'm looking at doing a ton of, but holding it long-term and just riding it out till I'm a little bit closer to retirement age is probably what I'll do. And I'll always have exposure to some of it because it's a great asset. You can do this, you can do the numbers, you can look back over history. Gold and silver have just been a very steady asset class that everybody should have a little bit of exposure to. Experts recommend between 5 and 20%. I'm around 17% of my retirement savings is in gold and silver, and some personal wealth I have in physical possession in vaults as well. Now, I checked out many companies in this process. I checked out Noble Gold Investments. I checked out Augusta Precious Metals. I checked out American Hartford Gold. I checked out Legacy Precious Metals, and on and on and on. Now, all of them have their qualities. All of them have their differences. We'll do more videos on them in other subsequent YouTube videos for investing in gold. But this is why I chose Goldco. Again, everything I mentioned, all the reviews check out, the customer service, everything is something that I look for when I'm making a significant investment. They all checked out. And that's why I decided to fill out the lead form and actually get an inquiry from them. I did not want to get into anyone's system and get spammed with phone calls and get emails unless I was 100% sure that this might be the one I want to check out and invest in. So here's how it went down. I put in an inquiry on their website, which I urge you to do below. They give you a free wealth management kit. It's absolutely incredible. Within 15 minutes, my phone rang and I was talking. And they asked me many questions. That's a sign of a company that wants to get to know the customer, get to know your needs, see if it's a good fit. There was no pressure. I told them I decided many moons ago that I wanted gold and silver in an IRA. They understood that. They went over my options. They asked what questions I had. I asked about the fee structure. I asked about where I could hold these metals. I asked about how the process works. It was all explained to me brilliantly. Again, without pressure. I got everything explained to me in that initial phone call and hung up the phone, and we agreed to talk again in a couple days. Now, they won me over with this laid-back approach, this educational approach. And after that phone call, I decided I wanted to invest half in gold and half in silver. And I bought all coins with that, right? You can make many different decisions. The second call actually goes over the investment opportunities that you have. like what's out there. What exactly do you want to hold in your gold and silver IRA? So we went in for that, and it was very educating, and I learned a lot in that call as well. I had a little bit of time to think about it, and on the third call, I made the decision of how much money I wanted to put in, and they got all the paperwork going. You can get a FedEx copy to your house of all the documents you want to sign. I'm an internet person, so I did DocuSign, and it was bang, 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 filled everything out online. They sent it over to my Gold IRA custodian, which is Equity Trust, and from there, the process started going. I initiated a funding request by my company to make sure that I actually wanted to do this. I signed that, again, by DocuSign, all on the internet, electronic, and the process moved forward even quicker. Within 2 weeks, my account was funded, and the metals that I had chosen were getting shipped over to a vault. I chose the Texas Depository to store mine. I chose segregated storage. Segregated storage means the exact coins you purchase, the exact lot, are gonna be alone in a bin marked for you. Now, non-segregated storage, which is a little bit cheaper, basically just means when you go to sell them, they can grab any Buffalo nickel or any American Gold Eagle coin and sell it out of there to exchange your metals and grab those if you ever want to have them, right? I chose segregated. It was like $50 more a year. You can choose whatever you like. That just made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Now, some important things to know about Goldco and their precious metals IRA is, number one, it's very easy to get a kit and get started. Again, fill out the form below, or even take the quiz to see if Goldco is the fit for you. You might have a different fit for your investing needs, but for many people, Goldco works out the best, and I recommend them over every other company that we have worked with, surveyed, and previewed. Again, we don't have any issues with other companies out there. Greg and I just feel that Goldco is the best at the moment, and we feel safest with them. So that's why I personally invested with them. We've bought coins from many different other companies, but my gold IRA, for full transparency, is with Goldco. Now, you need to have a minimum investment of $25,000, which might seem like a lot, but many people near retirement age have several $100,000 or millions of dollars in the retirement. And again, if you're looking at putting 5 to 20% of that, some people go more aggressive even if they really feel the economy is going to go down and they want that safety of precious metals. You can go higher than that. Obviously, they won't stop you. But again, 25,000 is the minimum. So if you have a retirement portfolio of 25 to 50,000, unless you're going half your portfolio and have 50,000 in your account, you might not be a good fit. But again, most people watching this video who are near retirement age definitely have that amount or have that amount to allocate. It might be 1% of their portfolio. It could be 10, it could be 20, who knows? But that's your decision. But you cannot get precious metals in an IRA for less than 25,000 for Goldco. That's just one thing. So just know that in advance. The fee structure is it's $80 that's waived for the first year. And then there's some storage fees. I believe mine was $150 a year to store them securely in the Texas Depository. I felt really good about that number. I looked around. It's on par with the rest of the industry. So you're not going to lose any money there. It's not an exorbitant fee, especially for how much money I have in there to protect it for $150 a year. When it's a safety net, that's an asset class that you just can't produce more of. It's not fiat currency. It is something that is very valuable. So for $150 a year, that's just a drop in the bucket for me. I'll do that all day long. And also, once you get them on the phone, ask about bonuses. From time to time, there are match bonuses. For example, when I was investing, if you put $100,000 in, you get 10% back in free silver. So $10,000 in free silver for a $100,000 investment. Very cool little bonus going on right now. Again, ask about that depending on when you see this video. It could be totally different, but just be sure to ask about it. There are many things that Goldco does to keep up with the industry and win over new customers. For me, in the end, Goldco gave me the comfort knowing that I can protect my money from unstable markets, inflation, and most importantly, devalued currency. I did all this and I'm an actual customer, and you can see the screenshots right here. You can see the receipts of my process. You can see that I funded the account, and you will not find this on any other YouTube channel that I've seen so far. At the time of making this video, there were none out there. I'm the only person who's actually gone out there with factual receipts. Again, I really believe in investing in gold and silver. Greg and I have been doing this for over 12 years, and we just finally came to light to do this on YouTube and share our experience with everybody because we feel the economy's in a lot of trouble. We'd like to help fellow Americans out, help them protect and safeguard their retirement with gold and silver. And there's no better company than Goldco to do this. Fill out the investment quiz below and see what company you match up with, okay? Or fill out the form below and get an inquiry from Goldco. Costs you nothing, you'll get free information, you'll get educated, you'll be a little bit more aware of what could possibly happen down the road, and you'll learn a little bit about history and what happened in the past with markets when they crashed, and you'll learn a lot about the value of the US dollar and, well, I should say lack of value of the US dollar. Don't take my word for it, fill out the quiz, you'll hear from them, you'll get highly educated, it's 100% free. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.